And so I'm going to show you the rest of this tool. This tool was made custom for me by Motion Pro after explaining how the Sur-Ron swing arm has a cast aluminum shoulder built into it. So this is the tool. Oops. And I'll just take it apart and show you the rest of it. So yeah, this is the piece. We're just going to see if we can take the tool apart now. Yeah, I gotta back it out. There we go. This pin forces out the fingers of this tool. And here is a bearing spacer. And here's the fingers of the tool on the far side of the inner race of the bearing. Now that I pulled out this pin, these fingers will compress inward. There. And I could show you that's how you install it. So you push it in until it grabs the far side of the inner race of the bearing. Attach this pin. You'd want to then tighten it up all the way so it gets a really good grasp on the inner race, the far side of the inner race. Once you've done that, then you can put a tube spacer and a socket, which fell. Yeah, so this is just to give you the threaded rod to pull it out. So it's going to go like this. This is going to sit up against the swing arm. This socket is to give me a face here. I'm going to take a couple of washers so it's low friction. That was one washer. Here's the other washer in here. Then a nut. Another way to do this, rather than using a screwdriver that's super long, like a 12-inch shank to catch the inner flanges of this tool, rather than doing it that way, probably a better way to go would be to get a third nut and cinch that down, and then two nuts, and then the two nuts would be locked up against each other nice and tight, and then you'd use the two nuts to hold the tool while tightening the third nut, and that would pluck it right out. So I would recommend that there would be 3 nuts on this tool on this side. This way you don't need a screwdriver and a lot of luck to get that pulled out. But that's the Motion Pro custom tool that was sent out to me to test, and I said I would show this on YouTube and Facebook if it was successful, and it certainly was successful. It did work. So thank you, Motion Pro.